it's a little more complex than me identifying as black or answering a question of are you black or white. I was actually identified when I was doing human rights work in North Idaho as first transracial, and then when some of the opposition to some of the human rights work I was doing came forward and started, the next newspaper article identified me as being a biracial woman.
Okay, that's Rachel Dolezal's first interview with the Today Show since she stepped down as head of the Spokane branch of the NAACP, excuse me. She says she's transracial. Now, forget about the words. It drives me crazy, Dom, when I hear these new terms for everything. But forget, I mean, to me, the integrity went out the window when she didn't say who she was. Do you think you can run a chapter of the NAACP and be white?
Yes. It's done now. I don't understand what this is all about. There are plenty of white people in NAACP. They have white chapter presidents. They have white members. They have it's the ignorance of America. Go ahead.
Founders?
That's right. That's right. It's the ignorance of America. White people are part of the NAACP. Who do you? No offense. Who do you think is funding half of this stuff?
Okay, but look at the screen. When somebody intentionally goes to and then misrepresent themselves, and by the way, she sued Howard University back in the day because she claimed racism because she was white at the time.
Richard, let her identify herself the way she wants to. And you know, we keep saying she had a job with, no, the president served on a voluntary basis. There's no money exchange in this. Let the woman call herself what she wants. If she's a white woman that has a black spirit, what is the big deal? Or if you're a black woman,
I'll tell you what my problem is as this white guy here. You can't pretend to be something else. Be who you are, but don't pretend to be something else.
I have no problem with her being a white woman, being the president of the NAACP. What I do have a problem with is if you said that you were an African American on a job application, which they're investigating right now. That apparently she said she was black and applying for some city job. But you were also white when you sued Howard for discrimination.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's
something more to this than maybe something psychological, but there's something more to this than I'm just, I feel like I'm black.
And how about identifying some guy who's not even your father? This is your parents here when your own birth parents.
Can somebody explain to me?
That is understandable too.
Because I don't get it. Can somebody tell me what the big deal is? America's going crazy over this white woman that put on bronze makeup and identifies herself as black. What's the big deal?
Well, before you yell at me, I waited till 6:45 to get in the subject. I didn't lead with the thing, Dom. But to me, can a white person just say that they're black or vice versa? Could you turn around and say, yeah, I'm white? I mean, does it work that way?
Well, it's a lot harder for us to say that we're white.
Yeah.
You know how many
All
white
right, Brother Andrew.
Richard, you know how many
we didn't live a black experience. Why can I pretend I'm black?
You know how many white people I know that identify with the black experience?
But they're not black. Maybe they'll listen to music that's urban or whatever.
You gotta say, I'm black.
If you think for a second, I'm
not going to beat on my chest, but no. Look, at the end of the day, she's a white woman, and if she wants to be president of the NAACP, fine. If she wants to support causes that African Americans, whether it be police brutality or access to education, that's all great. We had a whole civil rights movement with whites and blacks marching together, but. You're not black. You didn't have the black experience, and certainly don't, if you did, apply to any government job.
Speak for the black experience.
Two very quick points. One, unless she somehow got some financial benefit out of this or otherwise committed fraud, who cares? Honestly, unless she benefited financially from it, it doesn't really matter to me.
If you're going to misrepresent yourself when you apply to something, Andrew.
But it's, you have to show that there was some sort of affirmative action that was in place
that
allowed her to get that.
You're applying to Johns Hopkins and you don't get in, Andrew, because somebody claimed to be Native American. It turned out they weren't. Would you still be so forgiving?
Well, first of all, I got in because I pronounced it as Johns Hopkins. And
what did I say?
And John Hopkins.
Oh, shut up.
And second of all,
he's an elitist.
Yeah.
Because he's an elitist.
Because I'm not privy to that. The other point that I was going to make is, Dominic, you said let her call herself what she wants.
Right.
Where was this Dominic Carter during the Caitlyn Jenner debate that we were having?
Because that's a publicity stunt. You're going to find out that's a publicity stunt. He has not gone all the way with this procedure. Watch and see. Publicity stunt.
Let her call herself what she wants.
No, let this woman call herself
what she wants.
Well done, Andrew.
Transracial.
Jones
I don't know what that
Hawkins
is.
with the grateful palm. All right, coming up next, LeBron James. Great player. Teammates love him, but some people are getting sick of the arrogant routine. We'll discuss after this.